action.
We are going to demonstrate the key to assistance levels today, and we have our lovely assistants here. We're going to demonstrate first the total assist or dependent assist, which will take 100% of the therapist's effort. That is needed to transfer or care for this patient. The patient cannot assist at all with the transfers or with the care.
Maximum assistance. 75% of the therapist's effort is needed to assist the patient with tasks. The patient needs at least 75% of the therapist's help to do transfers, either physical help or cognitive. The patient needs help with transfer, lift to stand, or help moving, or increased instruction on how to position the self, and requires cues repeated for safety and task steps. The patient may need more than one person to help transfer, depending on the patient's size, cognition, level, or diagnosis.
What I'm going to do with my patient Holly is transfer her with max assist from the wheelchair over to pretend this is the edge of the bed. Holly is experiencing paralysis in her lower extremities, and she also has very weak upper extremities. Therefore, she's going to only be able to give about 25% of her effort, and that's participate 25%, and I will also be expected to do 75%. What I'm going to have her do is, Holly, I'm going to have you go ahead and slip to the edge of the chair a little bit. Just relax your hips. You're going to adjust your feet so that they're slightly underneath you. And it's so nice that your arms are already that way. Okay, I'm going to hook your arms there. And I'm going to have you, we're going to rock you forward so that you're on the very edge. Nice. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and encourage her to put her head on my shoulder here so that when I'm transferring it's out of the way and you'll be able to go safely. In real life I won't be sitting on the bed. I will be standing. Okay, 1, 2, 3. And just as I predicted, she was only able to participate 25% of the time, and I was giving 75% of the effort. The next assistant level is moderate assistant. 50% of your effort needed to assist patient with tasks. Patient needs to at least 50% of your help to do transfers either physically or cognitively. Needs help with transfer, lift to stand or move, increased instruction on how to position self, and requires cues repeated for safety and task steps. Patient assists 50%.
Okay. So what I'm going to have Robin do is scoot towards the edge of her seat. She has hemiplegia on her right side, and we are encouraging her to use her left arm to help push herself up, scooting forward so her feet are flat on the ground. What we're going to do is have her go from sit to stand, but eventually we were going to go to the edge of bed so her unaffected side is facing the bed. I'm going to have her unaffected arm hold her affected arm, like so. And then I am going to brace her affected leg with both of my legs, so that's supported. And her face will face her unaffected side, so if you can look that way. And then we're going to rock 3 times to stand.
How many?
3 times. Okay, make sure you keep holding your arm. Count of 3, stand. Rock with me. 1, 2, stand up 3. Good. I'm going to have you stand there. I'm going to keep hold of her and assessing how much she put into standing is about 50% effort, and I provided 50% support. Minimal assistance. 25% of the therapist's effort is needed to assist patient with tasks. The patient needs at no more than 25% of your help to do transfers, either physically or cognitively. Needs that extra lift to stand, instruction on how to position self, or requires cues for safety and task steps. The patient assists 75%.
Go.
Carolyn's going to help us today demonstrate mid-assist. The therapist is going to do 25% of the effort, and Carolyn here is going to do 75%. Carolyn, we're going to have you scoot forward in your wheelchair. We're going to end up moving you from a standing position to the walker this afternoon. So you scooted forward, your feet are flat, the wheelchair has the brakes on, and I'm going to anchor the walker so we don't get any movement. You are wearing a gait belt for safety, so I can help you a little bit if you need it. And then we'll count to 3, and when you're ready, you're going to stand, and you're going to put this arm here, just to push off, and you'll reach with this one. When we stand to 3. Now, unlike Max and Mod Assist, we don't have to do the rocking. The patient doesn't need that momentum because they have 75% of the effort they are able to give. Okay, on 3. 1, 2, 3, and up. Grasp the walker, and then stand to get accustomed to being standing. Got your bearings? Okay, good. Contact guard assist. Only a hand on the patient is the effort that's needed to assist with the task. The patient requires a steadying hand when changing position, for example, stepping into a tub, but the patient is otherwise safe.
Okay, and so I am demonstrating this. So what we're going to do is have Lori scoot a little bit further to the end. Okay, now sit up straight. Let's make sure your feet are underneath you. And slightly back. Okay. And ooh, that's okay. Poor kitty. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put my fingers slightly under the belt, just a little bit, so they're there if we need it. I'm not going to help her stand with that, but if I need to catch her, I'll be able to catch her by this. I'm going to have Lori count to 3, and then she's going to stand and she's going to walk to the walker. All right? Go ahead, Lori. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we could catch her a little bit. You good?
Standby assist. Patient can do most everything with someone just standing by them. The patient, client, needs more than supervision but does not require hands-on.
Okay, I have Robin here, and I'm going to help walk her through, or talk her through, rather, standing up. I'm not going to touch her. The gait belt is on just for safety's sake, as we are only entry-level practitioners. But you may not have to have that on because standby assist will have no hands on. Okay, Robin, if you can go ahead and get ready to stand up. We're going to scoot forward. Make sure your feet are a little bit under you. You can push off with your hands, and you can stand up when you're ready. Okay, take a moment to kind of center yourself, and when you're ready, we can begin walking. Great. Stop!
Supervision or setup. The patient requires visual or cognitive cueing for performing tasks or assistance with setting up the adaptive equipment or supplies for the task.
Okay, for Carolyn, one of her goals was to feed her cat at home. So I've already set it up that the food is over here, the pretend cat is over here, and I'm just going to talk you through it. So Carolyn, I'm going to have you go ahead and stand up, get your cat food over here, and walk over and feed the cat. Go
Right
ahead
now?
and stand up when you're ready. Awesome job.
Happy.
Okay, are you recording?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because they're
Okay, so modified independence is a patient is independent with task with the use of assistive device and adaptive equipment or technique.
We have Lori here demonstrating her independence. She's able to function perfectly well independently with her walker and to perform a task with feeding device.
I'm teasing them.
don't fall in.
Independent level. Patient requires no physical or cognitive assistance from you to perform the task. 1, 2, 3.